While on Google Earth, I spotted a strange white structure perched on the side of a mountain. It wasn't marked on any maps, and there was no trail leading to it. So what could it be? The only way to find out was to try and reach it. So I followed an empty road until it led to an abandoned train station. From here, the only way forward was along the track, which were still in use, so I needed to keep an ear out for the train. But then I ran into a problem, as the tracks led into this dark tunnel. If I went in, there'd be nowhere to escape if the train came. So I went around, but that's when things got tough. I had to walk over a sketchy bridge and then push through thick tangled overgrowth until I finally stumbled back onto the tracks. But this is where the real climb began. I left the rails behind and headed straight up the mountain. I had no idea if I was even going the right way. This path could be taking me miles in the wrong direction. But then, out of nowhere, I found a small wooden shack. There was nothing inside but a bench facing the valley, but it did give me a little hope. Maybe I was getting closer. And then I saw the stone steps carved straight into the steepest part of the mountain. I climbed up thinking the hike would now be easy, but I was very wrong, as I soon found myself walking on slick rock with a sheer drop to one side. One slip and I'd be gone. But continuing forward, I finally saw something in the distance. I thought I'd made it, but it was just an abandoned house, covered in graffiti and littered with bottles. So I kept going, and then there it was, this strange white structure from Google Earth. It looked completely out of place, and what was even stranger was this giant footprint carved into the rocks beside it. Could this be a clue as to what's inside? I went in and found what looked like a Buddhist temple. Crazily, it seemed to still be in use. But why was it built in the middle of nowhere?